I was gonna like count us in and like do the regular welcome, but I just shocked upon seeing this man.
It's so good to have you here, Oishi. And the festival's on.
I've missed him.
Just think of all of the rubbish that we skipped to get to exactly where we needed to be.
Wow, I see how it is. Look, Oishi and Renna are both beautiful people, but I haven't seen Oishi in years. I haven't seen him in years.
I really enjoyed their song on Number 6 Collaborations Project.
Yes. Staying Alive by Oishi and Nakasaka.
Oh, man, Ben,
I know what you're referring to.
So out of the pop music loop.
I am. I admit that. I don't listen to much music. I've been listening to Agnes Obel. I think that's how you pronounce her name.
Tell us about Agnes Obel.
She writes, she does like a lot of half nonsensical, but they're like these really slow like piano songs. She like, I'm gonna tell you about a thing. She's like really just slow and calming, but also kind of melancholy. And I love it. I've been easy to just get in the mood for like doing sad shit.
If we're doing slow and melancholy suggestions, I would suggest Otto A. Totland. Lovely piano composer.
Okay.
Real mellow, juicy.
Look, let me put it this way. Agnes Obel's like, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing her name correctly, but go find her. It's spelled how I'm sounding it out. All of her music videos are like completely incomprehensible. They are this weird blend of like weird witchy supernatural kind of stuff and just like shots of like kids playing in the lake and like leaves blowing through the trees, and there is no narrative. It's fantastic.
That's what you think.
It's incomprehensible and I love it.
You just don't understand fine art, Ben.
I mean, obviously. Welcome! Would you like hot dog? I don't know if that was Oishi's line, but I don't care. I don't care.
He's running the festival this year.
Saved ice is the best you've ever tasted. You can have it with strawberry syrup, melon syrup, or Hawaiian blue syrup.
It's a long time since we called that back.
Try our takoyaki roulette in this bed with a ton of mustard. Hey! I guess this is Keiichi?
I suppose so.
I mean, I can take it as neutral, unless you want to jump in.
There are a great many booths at this year's Watanagashi Festival.
Yay!
Which I would know about because I've been to previous ones.
Of course.
Anything can become a festival if there are vendors selling food and music for bond dances, I thought. It's still June, but it had been extremely hot the past few days, almost as if it's already summer. When you have a June festival with bond dance music under this kind of weather, the only thing that's missing to make it a perfect summer festival is fireworks.
Oh, it's Kuma-chan!
It was definitely Oishi.
What? Oh yeah, you're totally right. You're totally right. It's a Oishi scene. I don't know why it's a Oishi scene.
I don't know why you thought to give it to me as Keiichi, but I took it
because I assumed that we were gonna like cut over to Keiichi.
I mean, I understand that. But
do you think it's worth giving points? I don't think so.
I'm gonna give some points.
Really?
I'm gonna give some points.
Why would you give points?
Because why would we not take an opportunity to give Oishi?
All right, fine. Let's give Oishi
10 points.
15 points.
15 points?
Make it 15 points. Yep, make it 15.
That's good.
I owe Oishi that much, you beautiful man. That's not buzz.
That's how my radio sounds.
That's how you like slurp. That's a slushy sound. That's how you like drinking a slushy.
This is Kumagai.
This is Kumagai on the slushy phone.
Can you hear me, over?
I heard a voice coming from portable radio. With this slushy phone, it looks a little like I'm secretly listening to the horse races while on duty. This is Oishi. I can hear you loud and clear.
The town councilors gave us a lot of food. We have odin, yakisoba, pork belly stew, and some barley tea.
That's what that sound is. It's the tea slurping it. Do you mean the barley tea we can drink on duty, or the one we can't drink on duty?
Well...
If it's a canned drink, I'll take it. If it's in a cup, don't worry about it.
Roger that, and all the members of the town council are here to say hi. We have the mayor and the head Sonozaki family too.
What?
The Sonozaki
The head
family.
the? What is the head the old bag? What are you doing is there? Can you tell her is the that I'm patrolling right now and don't know when I'll be back?
I don't think I can do that for you, sir. She knows you have a portable radio, so she told me to call you and bring you back here. She looks really mad.
What? I'm sure it'll be a stroke that kills her. Roger that. Tell her with extreme courtesy that I'll be back soon.
Oishi, you're on speakerphone.
What? It is fine. She can tell whatever she wants. Please. Oh well, I guess I'll have to go back and mingle with the locals. What? Oh, it's these fucking kids! All of a sudden, a group of kids came running towards me from behind. After a quick look at them, I noticed that they were the granddaughter of the old bag and her friends. They occupied the corner of the shooting gallery stall, making a lot of noise. Mion Sonozuki. When acting her age, she's a cute, normal girl. But do I ever hate it when she acts like a member of the Sonozuki family? She'll be the boss of the Okonomi Yakuza territory in 10 or 20 years, just you wait and see. And while I was thinking things like that, I noticed that Mion wasn't the only one taking leadership of a group this time. It was the boy. That boy, I know him. He just moved here recently. The boy from the Maeba mansion. Keiichi Maeba-kun, was it? I heard that the Maeba family's from the city and they're supposedly very rich too, yes.
Confirmed! Finally!
We
it's
now
no longer
can tell.
us just making character judgments of Keiichi.
Yeah, we have this like portfolioing that Oishi is doing, which is great. But he doesn't flaunt his family's wealth and he has a good reputation because of that, yes. Even though he just moved here, he's already adjusted to his new school, and he's popular with the girls. I mean, his classmates too. Everyone in village seems to like him as well. He's very interesting to watch as a person of many moods. Boys of his age sure have a lot of energy. Now to be young again.
Hey, you're up next, Rena. You're lucky it's your turn.
Rena, you okay? Are you feeling sick?
I'm sorry, I guess I have to pass on taking a shot. Okay, you should take a break for a bit.
Sir, that would make it my turn, no? Victory shall be mine!
It looked like only 4 of them were having good time. The girl called Rena seemed outside of that circle of smiles. Her name is Rena Ryuko. What was her real name? I couldn't remember, but I can check when I get back to the station. Rena is only nickname. I believe she moved here a year before Maeba-kun did. Her mother divorced her father or something like that. She is a strong girl who does all the housework by herself. She is very modest girl, I'm told, which is rare in this era. Unlike Maeba-kun, it seemed like she hadn't really opened up to her friends just yet. They had looked like a group of 5, but there is distance between her and the others. It's a little sad, you know. Maeba-kun has become a part of the village, but Rena is still by herself. Well, that's just how it looks to me.
And we all know his character assessments are
100% flawless.
exactly.
Every kid is a murderer. All of the Sonozakis trying to kill everybody, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. It makes sense to me.
That's fine.
That's my theory. Cut that too. Cut the name.
Cut that as well.
Cut everything,
Just
really.
cut everything.
Not everything.
The entire episode up to now. We'll just open the episode here.
Welcome to the episode!
Yeah, hi, everyone.
Whoa, wow, we're like halfway through a chapter. This is crazy!
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
had a great
Let's
time.
go. Wow, who's talking right now?
I have no clue.
I'm gonna go with...
Kuma-chan? I'm just gonna take a guess.
Kuma-chan,
This is
yes!
radio and
That makes
Sushi.
sense to me.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Rishi-san, the chief and the section manager are here. Please come back as soon as possible.
Roger that. I can't believe the chief came all the way here just to say hi to the locals. I guess he's very dedicated to community service, eh?
This is Takasugi. Rishi-san, can you hear me? Do you copy, over?
Yes, I hear you. I'm on my way back right now. I'll be there in a minute. If I don't hurry up, even the chief might end up calling me. I ran back to the headquarters tent.
Ooh, spooky tunes.
To the headquarters tent!
Woo!
Oh my god.
What could possibly go wrong?
I don't even know if this scene was in the anime. I don't know what's happening. Oh, that's why that scene was in the anime, because it's not a scene.
Right.
It just wasn't a thing.
I see.
And now we're with these nerds.
Oh my goodness, look at all of the things that are just happening.
We're not even gonna read them?
Oh my god,
Wait,
this is the
did
best
we just
arc
skip
ever.
the whole festival?
Oh, this
What?
is so good.
What?
I'm
Did
having
we just not repeat
Oh
things?
my god.
Ryukashi! What?
so good.
Oh.
So good.
Oh my god.
So good.
We've skipped like right to the murder.
The
oh my
question is,
god.
what was the radio about? Did they find his body before he disappeared? Is that what we were just foreshadowed right there?
That makes sense to me.
That makes sense to me as well.
They found Tomataki before he died.
Uishi-san, Dr. Irie is here.
Oh, now I get to do Irie as well. Oh, it's all coming back, baby. Oh, thank you so much for coming. So, what do you think, Dr. Irie?
Well, he sure is fucking dead.
He sure is fucking dead, Jerry. Irie's new assistant, Jerry.
What are you doing in a crime scene, Jerry?
I'm looking after Irie. I'm his assistant now.
Jerry, you're supposed to be a mute zombie.
Oh.
That's better, Jerry. We're never gonna get another acting gig if you keep acting up like this.
Hi. Oh.
Let's get out of here before we get caught, Jerry. Jerry, let's go.
And then he just runs. He just flees.
Uishi entered the cordoned off area. In there,
Ignore
people
the
from
zombies.
forensics were taking pictures of the corpse from various angles. Irie was squatting down next to the dead body of Jiro Tomataki.
Flash.
When he stood up, oh my god, Tomataki stood up?
No!
Oh.
He's a zombie!
Oh my god!
That's so real!
Jerry, you weren't supposed to bite anyone on the way out, you idiot.
I didn't mean to.
When he stood up, he looked pale.
He just looks so tasty with those beefy muscles. Anyway. I can't believe it. No, I can't believe it either, as far as I see. He clawed out his throat with his bare hands. This isn't a normal way to go. Most likely, it was the cause of some drug or something. Oh my god. Now I have to get back at Irie. Irie, I love
Jerry,
you.
quit distracting the doctor.
Yeah, Jerry. Jerry, the zombies. Jerry, zombie. Anyway. Are you saying he was a drug addict? Who knows? I guess it's going to be my job to find that out. Uishi-san, what was this 2x4? Maybe he was swinging it around, then he threw it away and had more fun clawing at his throat, I guess. Why was he swinging a piece of lumber around? He probably did it in self-defense. Did you notice there are several external injuries on his body? Yeah, I can see some bruises. The easiest explanation I can think of is that he was attacked by someone on his way home to Okonomiya from the festival. He was seized by the culprit given a shot of some kind of dangerous drug and went crazy and died.
This seems entirely accurate.
That's not implausible. I've never heard of any drugs that can make people claw at their throats.
You see, if he made the drug, technically true, because no one's ever told him about it.
You telling me that Irie is making crazy drugs?
Yes, I am!
I am not a specialist, but many drug addicts injure themselves when they're in terminal condition. Well, I'm sure the old men in forensics will take care of the investigation.
Excuse me, Uishi-san. We found a bicycle believed to belong to Jiro Tomataki about 100 meters away from here.
Oh, that's great. Thanks for the find. Any other clues?
Not yet. They're investigating it right now.
So that means the place where the bicycle was found is most likely the place he was attacked. And then he ran away from the suspect and ended up here.
Uishi frowned, crossing his arms in front of his chest. Irie was looking at the miserable corpse of Tomataki, and he kept saying the same thing over and over.
It's impossible. It's just impossible. Doctor, it happened, so it was possible, okay?
That's the kind of rational thinking I can get behind.
Try to think flexibly. Although I get that you don't really see something like this every day, despite being doctor. Anyway, thanks for your cooperation. You can go home now. We called you here for emergency medical care, but it looks like it was a waste of a trip. Very sorry.
Uishi stuck his head out of the blue tent and asks,
Can anybody give him a ride home?
Irie gasped all of a sudden as he turned to Uishi.
What about Takano-san? What happened to Takano-san? What? Oh, your nurse. I think she was with him. Is she okay?
This sounds like leading the operation.
Nah. Do you know her phone number? Of course. Kumo-chan. Get a phone number from Dr. Iri and make someone at the station call her house.
Understood. Doctor, can I have the number?
Yes, here it is.
Kumikai got the phone number from Irie, repeated it back, and then dashed away from the blue top.
Get out of here, get away from the blue top. Doctor, Takano-san and Tomitiki Flesh-sen were, close friends, right? Duh. Have you heard about any troubles between them? No, not even once. They're close. Well, I hope she's okay. In the worst case, she could be dead or she could be the culprit.
Oh, both!
I see. Nurses have access to dangerous drugs. We don't have anything like that in my clinic. Even if we did, we'd be extra careful with them.
That sounds like an admission of guilt to me.
I don't think so. There's no way Takano-san could smuggle out a drug from my clinic. But it's easier for nurses to do it than for regular people, right? Like I said, I've never heard of a drug like that, and I don't have anything like that in my clinic.
Of course, because they're stored underneath.
Oh no.
Uishi-san, she isn't at home. The standby unit says they're going to her house to check. Doctor, can you give me her address?
Chan. Can you also check if the police headquarters has found any unidentified female bodies tonight? Maybe we should check the other prefectures too. Tell the section manager if he can call headquarters in nearby prefectures and ask if they have any unidentified female bodies.
Yes, sir.
Are you saying that Takano-san might also be dead? Well, I don't know. I don't know if she's dead or if she's the culprit. Of course, it's possible she's not involved at all. She might just be getting drunk in a bar somewhere. It's unbelievable. Who does things like this? Well, it's unbelievable to me too. This fits with the rest of the mysterious destiny in Yamizawa. It's been 5 years now. That will make this the 5th curse of Oishio-sama. Damn it, I've got to get whoever's behind it this year for sure. I really want to put an end to these cases before I retire.
Uishi hates the curses of Oyashiro-sama. It had been leading him around by the nose for 5 consecutive years.
Too long. It's too much time. It's an obsession at that point.
The victim of the first year, the manager of the damn construction site, was his friend. Despite his desire to avenge his friend, the mystery had only deepened, and one case followed another year after year. Uishi would be retiring next March. As a retiree, he'd be able to ask about the progress of the investigation, but he wouldn't be able to take the initiative anymore. In other words, this year was his last chance for revenge. Would he have to put his head in the lion's mouth to capture the culprit?
Probably.
Uishi quietly clenched his fist.
I believe that this maze has an exit. Maze is a very convenient word. A maze always has an exit. You don't call it a maze if it doesn't have one. I know I'm on the right path towards the exit of this maze. I used to miss these minor divergences, but now I don't miss anything. I don't make any mistakes. This time I could feel a response that was different than all the other times.
I understand too, creepy Rika voice. You have appeared in the main story instead of in tips, and that is very different.
Yay! I'm sure I can finally get to the exit of this maze. But no matter which path I choose to come to this point, Jiro Tomitake Flash always dies. That's a fucking transition.
Lovely.
Oh, it's so good!
Give us a Sprite. Come on. I know you want to. You know you want to.
I don't know if we'll get a Sprite. But, woo! Look at that background. Oh! It's like a panning little montage boy.
Oh,
the
scene
good stuff.
changes.
Well, we're just going everywhere.
I know.
We're up in the mountains.
Yeah.
We're over in the school.
How did we get here?
I don't know. We followed someone here.
Eleanor had been sick ever since that day, and she hadn't been able to join in on club activities since.
Yeah, I still feel feverish.
You do, huh? That's a pity. Hey, Rana, why don't you just try and play with us today? I think you'll feel a lot better if you blow off some steam with us.
Oh, you got this old man's agreement?
Do you think so, do you? Sometimes resting too much is bad for you.
True facts.
It's very true.
They're quite correct. All illness comes from the mind, don't you know?
Less correct.
If you just think hard enough, you'll be less sick. That's how it works.
Everybody had suspected for a while that Renner isn't really sick, at least physically. It's just that many things happened to her at once. She caught a mental cold.
That's it.
That's why I thought she would get better if she played with us, just like we used to. It seemed like Renner was aware of that, too. She knew that she had to get out of her state of depression soon. She wanted to get better, and she wanted to have fun every day again.
Okay, I'll do it.
Great. That's the spirit. Considering the fact that Renner is still recovering from her illness, let's play a tabletop game today.
Do we finally get Renner Paladin?
See.
We finally get a... Oh my god.
Leon started rummaging through her locker, humming to herself. She took one game after another from her locker and put them aside. That locker definitely didn't obey the laws of physics. The amount of games she took from out of the locker was more than it could physically hold. I've never heard Higurashi repeat himself.
Oh, I forgot about this one. Let's try this.
What is it?
Today we'll be playing this detective game.
Oh, it's called Higurashi when they
Oh, what's
cry.
that? Sounds interesting.
Well, this is a game where you guess the culprit, the murder weapon, and the scene of the crime.
Oh my god.
It's a game where you use your brain, Keiichi. You better be ready for it.
You know how fucking competitive I am at this game.
I do. I know that I won once and somebody else won the second
you
time.
You won once because I gave you that solution.
That's not true. You played poorly. You played poorly and I knew what it was.
True.
It's not true.
Can't stand this.
You'll pick it up as you play. All you need to do is to note down the information you have. Cross-reference.
In other words, you need to learn the trick of note-taking. This is a game for intelligent people like myself.
Zedico, please.
The rules don't seem that difficult. In short, it's a game where you sound out the cards each player holds in order to try and reason out the identity of the cards first run out of the deck. There are plenty of games in different formats where you try to identify something hidden in the least number of steps. This one just happens to be a competitive one of those. The key to winning this game would be how well you can organize your information.
It's true.
That's very true. Mm-hmm. I'm not sharing my note-taking strategy with anyone in the audience.
I mean, I feel like we had a similar one considering that we've reached the same conclusion at the same time. But yeah, get out there, play Cluedo, realize that there's more.
America.
It's true. There's more information than just the name of the card. That's all I'm saying. Get on that.
So much information.
It's so good.
They need to make the information cards that they give
so much bigger.
Bigger.
Yes,
They need
to be like 3-dimensional, and you like move like little counters across.
Yes, absolutely.
That's what we need.
Crap.
Yeah, dude. But then you couldn't hide it from other people as easily, and then they like steal your notes.
It's like the only game I'm actually competitive at.
Dude, that's why we go to the future where you have those like holographic images, but that you can only see from one side.
Yes.
That's how you play Cluedo in the future. Let's do it.
I agree.
Why do we agree? That's weird. Let's do it.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid that you have the same note-taking method as me because that's unacceptable. Mine needs to be better.
It's just Cluedo.
No.
You can't have like a very complicated.
No.
You can just make very simple deductions based on who passes and who doesn't pass.
No.
It's not that complicated.
There are so many more things you can take note of.
I mean, I don't really pay attention to like body motions and like emotional states and shit. I just use the facts. That's how I play games.
But there are so many more facts than you think, Ben.
I don't think that's true.
So many more facts.
I won the game, Felix.
You won the game on the back of my work.
That's not true.
On the back of my work, son.
It's not true. I already knew what it was. Oh my god.
No. I will not stand for this. I will not stand for this slander.
It's some bullshit.
It's not stand for this.
But did I not win the game?
You won the game.
Okay.
Because I was too far away from the center, which I will admit was a strategic error.
So I knew what it was, you fucking nerd. Anyway, it's fine.
The reason I was too far away from the center was the reason you knew what it was.
What?
Yes.
This doesn't make any sense. Let's play Cluedo again. Let's live stream some Cluedo. Oh my god. That would be like the most boring live stream. Let's live stream Cluedo. Oh my god.
Me getting angry about Cluedo would make for a great live stream.
You're right. If you could be the Keiichi of Cluedo, that'd be perfect.
Just put me in a soundproof booth and have me play the game with like rubber gloves on the outside to like hand people cards like a scientific cabinet.
So you can just talk to yourself the entire time, like, it could be this, it could be that, and you have to do it in Keiichi voice, and then
I'd do that. I would do that.
That would be a 10 out of 10 video. You know what? Let's do that. That's what we're doing. That. I know it is. Somebody get us that.
Play athletic games so that we can run around a lot. But in our club, you have to excel both academically and athletically.
Where's our Saudi prince?
All right. It's gonna be great. Let's play. Reddit, do you remember how we still haven't decided the winner of the water gun battle? I'm going to settle it today, once and for all.
That sounds legitimate. Oh, are you? then I'm not going to go easy on you.
Oh no.
Karate chops.
If Renner is getting serious, I'll have to get serious too.
Yeah, indeed. Since that water gun battle, I have reevaluated Keiichi-san and Ren-san. I'm going to be merciless today.
They're just so happy. Oh my god.
This is getting exciting. This old man's been waiting for everyone to get this fired up. Excellent, let's do this. I'm glad they're all getting fired up about the only game I can get fired up about.
It's perfect.
Are you ready? I did it with a knife in the library.
Okay, my turn. Keiichi-kun did it with poison in the hall.
We don't even get to see what cards they have. How am I meant to beat them?
We don't. There's no way to.
My turn. Mion did it with pistol in the lounge.
That's way off.
You're holding the pistol, aren't you? You're bluffing.
I think I know the suspect and the murder weapon. I've narrowed the scene of the crime down to 2.
How? You're good, Rika-chan. I've narrowed the suspect down to 2, but it's hard to pin down which one it is.
I'll give you a tip. There's always a hint in the questions the other players ask you. If you figure it out, you can even solve the whole mystery by the order of the cards the others put down on the table.
It's true.
I see. Damn it, I underestimated the depth of this game. Oh no, my notes are such a mess. I can't even read my own handwriting.
That's why you had the little boxes. He put dots in them. It's so much easier to track. You fool.
Dots?
Yeah.
Amateur hour.
What are you talking about? You put the little dots.
Amateur hour.
That's why you have like 4 of them. They're supposed to be for 4 separate games, but you use 4 of the boxes. What are you talking about? It's so easy to use
Amateur
them.
hour.
They're handy.
Amateur hour.
What do you do then?
I can't tell you.
What does that mean? I beat you. You can't pretend like you have some unbeatable strategy. You can't pretend like you're holding out to the audience. You can't pretend that you're a literal god of Cluedo.
I never said I'm a literal god.
You're getting there.
Extraordinarily competitive.
This is true. So am I.
And I cannot share my
I do want to point out that it was fantastic because I was playing Cluedo. I was like, this is going to be the game that I don't get competitive about because I used to do it with my family all the time and they hated that. But I looked over at you and saw your eyes. I saw the look in your eyes and I knew that I had to take it seriously. That this was a club game of real life.
We've slowed this episode down so much just because this is the game you have to choose.
This is the one.
This is war. This is take you down.
This is war.
Hold on. Where's our board game chat? I'm texting the board game chat and I'm telling them we're playing Cluedo.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because we have to.
I gotta get my phone then, you monster. I've left it over there. It's charging.
All right, I've texted the chat.
What have you told them?
I said we're playing Cluedo. That's all I said.
Fair enough. We'll check back in at the end of the episode. Or maybe
once you acquire the skill
one.
of note-taking, you have a 70% chance to win this game.
Oh, that's not true.
But even a 70% chance wouldn't be enough to defeat me.
Because I have 90% chance.
I kind of knew I didn't stand a chance at winning this game, but I gradually started picking it up. Ren seemed to be getting her energy back as she played along. It was the right decision to force her to play with us today.
I mean, fair enough.
While we were in the middle of the game, Chie-sensei came into the classroom.
Why, you look like you're having fun. Anyway, is Rigo-san here?
How?
You have a visitor.
What? Who's the visitor?
Yes, everybody looked puzzled. Parents sometimes showed up at school for some reason, but Chie-sensei never called them visitors.
Who could it be?
It's rare to have a visitor at school.
Oh, God. I wonder who it is. Well, I have to go. You can continue on without me.
Rena left the classroom at a run.
What now?
What should we do? Should we wait for her?
Nah, check her cards.
Well, we don't know how long it's going to take. Rena told us we could continue. So let's do that.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That means Rena can't win. That's not fair. It's just not fair, Rena.
She probably doesn't even know how to take notes properly anyway.
That's not true. She's a smarty pants. She's a detective. She knows what she's doing. She probably plays Colonel Mustard because she's a classy motherfucker. Around the entrance, the glaring sun and the cool shade made for a clear contrast. An old man who was holding his jacket on his arm was waiting for me. He looked like he was overheating and his tie was limp. Yugo-san. Yugo-san. Ever since...
I was just leaning in, Ben, to point out that this is a parallel of a scene from Oda Kakashi, but then I realized that was a bit obvious, so I went to stop, and then you paused, and now we've we've stopped the scene.
Well, I'm glad that you would point that out.
Thank you.
That many scenes of this arc parallel scenes from Onokakashi.
It's funny how that works.
In a way without directly replicating the events of that arc, which I appreciate.
It's lovely.
It is lovely. It is a very good
Carry on.
Ever since Rena called me Rainer, I've hated that name more than ever. Because of that, I didn't have a good first impression of this man. Yeah, that's me. May I ask who you are?
My car has air conditioning, so why don't we move this into there? Aren't you hot out here?
He ignored my question, started walking towards the car, parked in front of the school gate. If he wanted to talk about something normal, he would have used the teacher's office. But he wanted to talk in his car instead. I couldn't help but feel suspicious. Chie-sensei let him see me, though. That meant he wasn't a suspicious individual as far as she was concerned. Who was he?
I don't bite, you know. Please, this way.
He called out to me while opening the rear door. Is he a policeman? Did the police find out that I killed those two? I felt anxious all of a sudden. Was this what they called a voluntary interview? I didn't want to go in that car, but if I rejected his offer, it only made me look suspicious. I prepared myself and got in. It was really cool inside the car. A car AC must cost a fortune. At least my father's car doesn't have one.
Please let me know if it's too cold. I like keeping it that way.
So, what's this all about? Retaliation, I ignored his question and got to the point like he did. He pulled a small notebook out of his breast pocket and flipped through it. He picked out a photo from it. The photo showed the face of a goofy-looking man.
Please tell me if there's anything you know about this person.
The man in the picture was expressionless and looked half asleep. Sometimes you can't even recognize your own family members in a photo where they don't have an expression. So, there's no way I would recognize a person who wasn't related to me, but in a way there's a bit of relief. This had nothing to do with Rena or her partner.
There were scribbles on his shirt, and we found the signatures of students at this school, including yours, Ryugu-san.
Is this Tomoteru Flash-san? I don't feel his usual carefree and reliableness in this picture at all. From this half-awake, emotionless
face.
Thanks for clicking, you dirtbag.
It skipped at the end of the line, and I clicked, and then it's just...
You're worse than Oishi.
It's disaster.
You're worse than Oishi cornering a poor young lady in a car.
How am I worse than Oishi?
By clicking too quickly.
It's all part of the Cluedo strategy,
It is.
understand.
If you make the turn go so quickly, I can't think about it.
Exactly.
It's a strategy.
How about this woman, then?
I knew what he was going to show.
Her name is Mio-san. Mio Takano-san.
Wait. Oh.
Because she's predicting it, and it's
I know,
obvious, and I'm
I
going to
know.
give points to Ryukashi.
What?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? You don't think that Oishi would be like clarifying what he's saying?
But the line before said I knew
whatever.
what he was going to show, so we didn't need to
Whatever.
clarify.
I guess.
We'll take 1 point, and Ryukashi can have 2.
That sounds fair. Her name is Mio-san. Mio Takano-san.
When did you see them list?
I think it was right after the Watanagashi Festival.
That said, if we got all 3 of these lines backwards, then we can...
Then we take like 20 points.
Yeah, I agree.
Dude, yes. No, there's no fucking way.
Didn't you notice anything strange? Anything? Please.
Anything, please. Tell me.
It's a website URL.
Oh, I see. Anythingplease.com.au.
No, please is the...
Oh, dot please. Anything dot please. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Anything, please, tell me.
Did something happen to them?
They dug up the corpses you buried.
Let's find out.
Oh!
Let's not find out. Let's presume attention.
Yeah! I got it! To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure if it was Renner or Mion.
Oh, Shion.
So you gambled? How risky.
It doesn't matter how he won. What matters is that he won.
Oh, right. Welcome back. What took you so long?
Can I just say, Rika calling out Felix in that scene? It doesn't matter how he won. Matters that he didn't win. If you win at Cluedo, then you win for life. None of this on my back nonsense.
Disputing the fact that you won, Ben.
I know.
I'm just disputing
Rika's
the fact
saying that what you're saying doesn't matter. Rika's on my side.
The only point I'm making is that I had the information
Rika
before
is
you.
on my side. That is not true. We were neck and neck. We were neck and neck. We both had the same suspicion.
No.
But one of us had to confirm it, and you confirmed it for me, and then I won. Straight up what happened. Straight up what happened. Point is, if you win, that's all that matters, kids. Don't worry about
And I don't look to
anything
take
else.
that away from you. I
Don't
just
worry
think
about
that
it.
my note-taking method is better than yours.
I disagree. And
neither of us know what each other's method is.
I know. Dots are
the
forever.
fact that you call them dots means you don't do it good enough.
That's not true. They're amazing. What do you use? Crosses?
No, I can't tell you what I use.
Do you use a web of lies and see?
If you were to look at my note card, you would need a translation sheet.
The point is, Rika knows what's up, and we should listen to her because she's obviously a very wise, young 8-year-old girl.
That's fine.
Okay, good. I'm glad we can agree on that.
Also, besides the point.
No, 100% on point. It doesn't matter how you won, as long as you win. That's all that matters.
That's not the point.
It is. Is the point.
It's rubbish.
It's just facts of life. Facts of Cluedo. This is how you play Cluedo in the hood.
You're changing the point back to the point that we're not making anyway.
I'm just making the point. It's your line.
Leon noticed that Rena had returned. She looked exhausted. I have no idea what she talked about with the visitor, but it was obvious it wasn't something fun.
I agree.
Rena, you okay?
What? What's okay? What?
I'm talking about you. Ooh. You look pale. Are you sure you're alright?
Rena tried to convince us she was fine, but her face clouded over for a moment and she decided to leave early.
Oh.
I shouldn't have forced her to join the game. I was regretting it a little. Rena probably forced herself to play with us even though she wasn't feeling well at all. Rena put her stuff in her bag, apologized to us for leaving early, and left the classroom. Well, she's gone now. I guess we have to keep playing until we have a loser. That's right. Whose turn is it?
Me.
Okay, Rika-chan, come on.
That's a chapter.
That is. And
It's a
then
beautiful chapter.
just imagine if your friend was in strife after a big emotional scene about
Yeah.
your friend being in strife, and then you just kept playing Cluedo.
Yeah.
Probably don't even have that good note-taking methods anyway.
I know, it's true. You remember when Rena was like, God, you guys,
Is
like...
that text a different color? That looks very orange.
It's a slightly darker color. You remember when Rena was like, boy, it's great to say words, but like actions are better, and now we're gonna play Cluedo.
Yeah.
Actions speak louder than words, kids. It's fucking phenomenal.
Why is it orange,
the best
Ben?
art. We will find out on the next video, I guess.
I guess so.
Next time.
Next time.